They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Commodores will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Delaware's offense will go on the attack first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse. But it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Harris. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Catch in the middle, it's Tyree. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Hart. Finds the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. The Commodores offense has its first opportunity of the day. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup, and, you know, you want to slow him down. Like, make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
And the Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Scanning the field, it's Dyer. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games this guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Commodores! They grab the early lead. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Blue Hens need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking for a big play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And after the pick, everybody going the other way, and he crossed midfield and got it to the 47.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Now remember, they were stopped on 4th down earlier in the first quarter, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. The give on the inside. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Got his man quickly. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. First play of the period will be a second down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Commodores are in the hurry-up.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
From the gun, the running back has it. Makes it past the marker. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw, it's Hart. Gets it out quickly. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Poole. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Got it in the middle. It's Kelly. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Absolute shame. Missed it. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Grab behind the line. It's Fitzgerald. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. To the air. It's Dyer. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Trying play action. Wide open downfield. Tons of room in the middle. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Tyree. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? Trying to get it to the marker. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. So now on comes the field goal unit. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Shakes off the defender.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. And the Blue Hens are on the move. Pressure coming. On the move, he fires. Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Hart. Oh, they're after him. He's got the tight end.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
It's complete to the right. He's loose. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Blue Hens want to crank the tempo. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Gonna look downfield again. He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal.
It's a seam wide open. He's at the 40. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown Doors. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Hart. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Blue Hens really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Off play action. Going to take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Made a defender miss. And they... They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. And the Blue Hens will put total leather and we'll get started. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. So Vanderbilt's offense will have first crack at this one. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
The Commodores want to move quickly.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So Delaware's offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
It'll be 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. They just keep firing. Throws to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Commodores will hustle to the line.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Makes the grab. It's Coleman. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Back to throw. It's Dyer. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to...
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's caught along the sidelines, but he's out of bounds. Would have had the 1st down if he could have stayed in the field of play. And the Commodores will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. grabbed in the middle. It's Tyree. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get in the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Commodores moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this. This defense accepted the challenge. They have stepped up. They have been disruptive. They have...
Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 30. There he goes down the right side. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Duke. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. With the catch, it's Kelly. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Using the quick game. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Delaware. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give on the option. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Commodores want to pick up the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Caught in the backfield. It's Sherrill. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Back to throw. It's Dyer. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed on the outside. It's Tyree.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. And the Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Kelly. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Got a man. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. And the Blue Hens are rolling down the field. They're going to run it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Fires to the wideout. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking for a gap. It's Newberry. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. The Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch called for and made. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Oh, a lot of space.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the 1st down.
Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. So now it's 2nd and long. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Blue Hens decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. Quarterback running on the draw. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. The Commodores in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Power football with the run. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Under fire. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Got it behind the line. It's Sherrill. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Looking downfield on first down. Scrambling away. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Now facing a third and long. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass, it's Hart. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll go hurry up here. Second down, they'll go to the air. They'll go with a quick touch pass. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Commodores come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution. And that is the beautiful thing about zone coverage. Everybody's eyes are on the quarterback, and they're supposed to break on the football. They see the slant, they break on it, get a hand on it. Nice job by this defense with vision on the quarterback.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He fires one deep over the middle. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Commodores will line up to kick off and start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Caught in the backfield, it's Harris.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Looking to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And the Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Got him downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Commodores! And that one will give them the lead. On to attempt the try. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Hart. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. That last completion sets them up on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, after struggling so much in the 1st half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the 2nd half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Commodores are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Looking left. It's caught. At the 20, he's got space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Virginia Tech is in danger of getting demolished today. And while this is only one game, I think anyone who knows this will linger for some time. They're trailing by 18 to Old Dominion. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Hart. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That's caught. It's Tyree. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th.
And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on 4th down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot in a sudden change situation. Let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that 4th down.
They're going to ride this running back. Turning on, got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to call back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Makes the grab. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Looking for a man. It's Briggs. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Oh, they say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Blue Hens will kick it away first. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. So Vanderbilt's offense has the ball first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving.
Turning it on! The 40! Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The Blue Hens offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside and speed, take the top off a defense, catch posts and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
No doubt. So that starts with great hands, contested catches, using that big frame to catch those intermediate passes, move the sticks, really be the go-to guy in this offense.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Makes the catch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
Makes the grab. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Dropping back, it's Hart. Time to take a shot. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Commodores backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Good timing on the quick out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Grab behind the line. It's Ferguson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Commodores want to crank the tempo. They'll give it to the back. Breaks the tackle. Got enough for the first. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Snagged in the middle. It's Fitzgerald. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route.
Wide open spaces. It's a running room. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown Doors.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. There he goes! Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off play action on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The Blue Hens will have it 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Wants to throw. It's Hart. With the catch, it's Kelly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. It would have been a 54-yarder if they'd tried the field goal. Instead, they'll try to convert on 4th and short. Trying to do it on the ground. And the Blue Hens will have a first down.
And in these situations, you're never looked at poorly, right? You can go for these situations because it's a really long field goal, so it's not a guaranteed make, or I can be aggressive offensively, and I like the choice. Be aggressive, get the first down. Nice job by the offense.
The Blue Hens want to move quickly. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. He's loose. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Headed toward the end zone, and they knock it loose. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Delaware. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Looking to throw, it's Briggs. He gets into the end zone, and the two-point conversion ties the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. The Commodores can really attack on this second and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
All right, drops are a part of football. It's a part of offense. What's really important for this quarterback now is to come back to the receiver, even after dropping that ball, to show him that you still got confidence in him, and you know it's a long game.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Caught close to the marker, it's Ferguson. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Ferguson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the Commodores will hustle to the line. Shotgun snap on third down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He makes the catch. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. Back to pass, it's Dyer. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they're not on the same page there.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in the...
They get through, and it's blocked. And they got it.
Yeah, and those field goal blocks, when you can get that penetration right up the middle, the quickest point, right to the kicker. You can't go through the center because you can't touch the center with his head down, but a nice job getting some penetration, getting their hands up in the air, and getting the block.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Got his man. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air, it's Hart. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Pocket breaking down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Here comes the heat. On target. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Blue Hens are threatening in the red zone. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Kelly. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Trying to keep this drive alive. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. Tries again to get it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Motion from the wide receiver. To throw, it's Dyer. Here's a heat. And down goes the quarterback, but there are penalty flags on the field. Let's see what the call is. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. From the gun, give on the inside. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ferguson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They get to the line quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble and throws. Got a man. It's Sherrill. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Catch in the middle, it's Tyree. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. And the Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quickly complete. At midfield, he's got room. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Harris. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. And the Blue Hens in a good spot here with second and short. Scanning the field, it's Briggs. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Michigan is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Big House, but the Maize and Blue have struggled to really pull away. They're up by just one over Oklahoma. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Bringing the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Commodores line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
The Blue Hens line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Going downfield for the big play. And he's got it at the 30. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now first and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Tyree. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to pass on second down. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
I think that's an example there on the out route. Receiver just has to know where the first down marker is. You got to stretch the depth of your route a little bit longer to make sure that once you catch it and you go out of bounds, you've already picked up the first. He wasn't able to do that, and now it sets up 4th and short.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking for a crease. It's Newberry. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They'll immediately call timeout. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, it's Dyer. Lets it fly. He's got it. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
Way to bounce back, kicker. Obviously, this guy already had a kick block earlier in the game, and he answers by kicking a bomb through the uprights. Well done.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. He goes out of bounds. No time remaining on the clock, and that'll do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Commodores will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Hauls it in. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Blue Hens lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. The Blue Hens get the first down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And the Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Briggs. Caught near the sticks, it's Tyree. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Going to swing it on second down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick.
Converts on 4th down, still going. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. That took nerves of steel to convert that 4th down on the road.
Oh, man, the crowd going nuts.
And that ball is intercepted at the goal line.
Dude, 2 drives, 2 INTs. I don't know who the backup quarterback is, but I might start thinking about doing something there. Goodness gracious, keep turning the football over. Can't do it. Can't put your defense in a bad spot time after time.
Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Snap it to the back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Dyer. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Blue Hens will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll try the left side, fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. It's a seam wide open. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up.
No secret sauce, no tricking people. 3rd down and 1. I got to be the more physical team, Jesse, and they were.
And it's so nice, too, when you've got playmakers like that guy that can take a play that's only designed maybe to get a couple yards and turn it into a big gainer. This offense is loaded with weapons.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ferguson. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Commodores are on the move.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Caught behind the line. It's Fitzgerald. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They'll run play action. Caught.
I guess if you're going to get a 1-yard gain, at least it's kind of a highlight. Great body control, great job understanding how to keep a foot in bounds and give a little toe tap on the sidelines there.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Commodores kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Vandy! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Briggs. It's complete on the right side. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Blue Hens in the hurry up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Can't get him to the ground. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the uprights. All tied up here in the 4th quarter. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. South Carolina is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 21 over the Judicials. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. To the ground. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Sherrill. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The Commodores come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Commodores look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Finds the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw again. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. From the red zone, looking for a man. He'll throw it. It's caught. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Commodores! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man on the outside. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Back to throw, it's Briggs. Forced out of the pocket. Unleashes one. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snagged out of the air. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
The Blue Hens can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. That's caught. It's Kelly. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Briggs. Got his man.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Release to the back. And it's incomplete on third down.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Quick spin on the ride. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Gonna run it. It's Newberry. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
You know, every running back thinks about the 100-yard barrier every time they take the field. And this guy, I know he's got it in his mind. He might be the only one in the stadium right now that knows he's got 97 yards.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Briggs. Fires to the tight end.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too. Because of what you just said, David, they can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play. And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Zings it complete to the right. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the Blue Hens are in the hurry-up. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Going up top again. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Commodores need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Caught over the middle, it's Coleman. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great...
The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Turns it on down the left side. Inside the touchdown, Blue Hens. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
The extra point here would tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. We check in. Connors, what's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Nebraska is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Lincoln for some time. They're up by 22 over Bowling Green. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking for a huge play. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And every offense is different. The 2-minute drill looks different for everybody. Slipping the run in there, sometimes it can be good, but you can't do that much more with that clock ticking out.
Got his man out of the backfield. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick strike complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. He's got him. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Hens are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Not a chance. Missed it. And here in the 4th quarter, still all tied up, guys. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sherrill. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. Going right to work up top. Got his man quickly. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Trying play action. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Out of the backfield, he's open. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these 3rd and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Handoff to the fullback. Touchdown, Blue Hens! They take the lead here in overtime.
There's an old-school play you don't see very often anymore. Who's to say that fullbacks are dinosaurs today in college football? They turn around, they hand it off to the big fella, and he pays it off with a touchdown.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. 3rd down in overtime, they have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. They got the score now to for the win or the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking to scramble. Oh, he's got some space.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to pass. It's Dyer. Got it set up on the outside. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Big 3rd and goal here in overtime as they try to get a touchdown to take the lead. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown Doors! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. Now in the second overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Oh, and it's intercepted. Turnover in overtime. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball game.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field. Guys stepped up, guys delivered, and put you in a position to win. In the end, moving forward, when the game's on the line, you got to be able to close games out.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Judicials will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Delaware's offense takes the field to start this game off. Reads it, fires complete. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Oh, they're after him. Grab near the marker. It's Tyree. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Dropping back, it's Hart. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Blue Hens headed quickly to the line. To the air on second down. Plucks it out of the air. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw it. Floats it out in space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. On the run deep down the right side. He's got it for a big play. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Trying to punch it in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Batted into the air near the goal line.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
So they've gotten it down to the 1. Couldn't get it in through the air last time, and now it's third down. Give to the big fullback. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Decision coming up here. I'm kicking a field goal, though, David. First drive of the game, you want to pay it off and just put some points up on the board.
Well, and see, I'd go for the touchdown because here's the thing. I'm going to make them go the length of the field, almost a...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The Judicials offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
The Judicials are facing 3rd and inches. Give to the fullback. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here comes the option. Quick toss. Oh, a lot of space. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Judicials with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Toss sweep to the left. Oh, better look out. Turning on the Jets. Turning it on. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Judicials.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air, it's Hart. Just a short pass to the tight end. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. The Blue Hens want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to buy time. He throws into the middle of the field. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Snagged in the middle, it's Tyree. They ripped off 7 on that one, now a third down and 3. And the Blue Hens come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quickly complete. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on first and 10. It's complete to the left. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. They're looking to throw on second and short. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Blue Hens come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Tyree. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. They go to the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Looking to fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's reeled in. It's Schwartz. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. They want to throw it. Finds his man. It's made. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Judicials will punt it away on fourth down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. The throw. Pulls it in. It's Tyree. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels.
And how about the bounce back for this QB? He's already got more passing yards right now than he had all last game. Nice job not getting down, not getting negative, not letting one bad game turn to 2. Nice bounce back already in this next game.
He rifles one deep to the left. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And the Blue Hens come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Grab near the marker is Kelly. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a man. It's Hart. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Tyree. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Blue Hens send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Sends it back in motion. The option look. Now the pitch. Makes it past the marker. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Trying to get the corner. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Judicials trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Judicials decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll try the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Blue Hens want to move quickly. Now the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back.
There he goes. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Dropping back, it's Hart. Flushed out of the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. Couldn't quite hang on to that one, and this red zone defense came that close to forcing a turnover. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the goal line. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone.
Well, it was a great effort throwing to the running back that time. He was almost able to get in on 3rd down. The defense makes the stop. Now it's decision time. 4th.
Sneak gets it done.
Make no mistake about it. Bring in the beef, right? Bring in all the extra offensive linemen, the tight end. You know what we're going to do. We're going to line up, and we are going to smash 4th and goal situation. They are successful playing a little bully ball with the big boys up front.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the option. Now the toss. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's York. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the option. He'll pitch it. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Give to the fullback. They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be 4th down, but this might be prime go-for-it territory. They kick it away on 4th down. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Running back searching for a hole. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Makes the grab. It's Harris. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. And the Blue Hens will hustle to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Wants to throw. It's Hart. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete to the right. Oh, he got loose. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Blue Hens are flying down the field. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. Wide open spaces. Defense is there the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Delaware! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The hand to the running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, can these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Judicials with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Judicials will call on their punt team. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Firing to the right, complete. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Blue Hens moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted to stop the threat. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Gets the back moving. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Takes the handoff. It's O'Neal. And he uses that stiff arm like a discard, and they get it to the 18-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. It's complete. Lots of running room. He's at the 30, the 20. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Judicials come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. It's incomplete, almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Blue Hens offense will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Just unloaded on the kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On third down, he drops to throw.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Give to the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Hart. A little release to the back. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
Well, you're making a positive. Negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Got it in the middle. It's Tyree. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Kelly. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Might be changing the route. Wants to keep it in the air. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. It's complete on the right side. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. Fired in from the red zone for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Goes to the option. Hard running there. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Judicials in a good spot here with second and short. Now on the option. He'll toss it. There he goes. He's loose. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Judicials. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This option play puts so much stress on a defense because if the pitch guy ends up getting the football, there's usually only one defender left to make the tackle. If that guy doesn't get him down, he's gone. And that's what you just saw in that play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up by 19 over Kent State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Dances away to buy time. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tyree. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And the Blue Hens come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. To the air, it's Hart. Gets it out fast. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play. And you want the interception on defense, but most of the time coaches are preaching, knock the ball down, knock the ball down. It's not because they can't catch. Wink, wink, they really don't catch well. But the defender's main job has to be separating that ball from the wide receiver, and usually that requires knocking that thing down as the wide receiver's trying to catch it.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. He'll throw on third down. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Blue Hens! A great catch and run for 6. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Toss to the outside. It's a seam wide open. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Judicials just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. The pitch. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Makes the grab. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. The Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
To throw, it's Briggs. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Fullback's got it. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Judicials can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run the option. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. On the option. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. So now it's 2nd and long.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll keep it on the ground. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3.
Yeah, and I think on that 3rd down and short call, I honestly think that they thought it was going to be a 4th down situation. Now it's 4th and 2. I think this offense was ready for this opportunity, and I think they're going to go for it right here.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, past the marker. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Blue Hens will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. From the gun. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And the pummeling has started. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Calls his own number. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Here's a heat. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Briggs. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
The play action fake. Quickly complete. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick strike complete. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to barrel in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. And the Judicials can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's got it again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Judicials getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Gets the back moving. They try to get it outside on the left. Got the first down and more. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Some things here late that they did well.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Looking downfield, it's Briggs. Buys a little extra time. Makes a connection. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Keeps looking downfield. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Now, 4th down.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10. Here we go.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. After this, it'll be a wrap.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Did the work himself. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky, home to the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. Big Red is here ready to lead these fans to victory. They're eager to get this clash underway. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the Delaware Blue Hens taking on the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Hilltoppers will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Delaware's offense will go to work first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And the Blue Hens in the hurry up. Back to throw, it's Hart. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Blue Hens have taken it inside the 20. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Moving out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
So Western Kentucky's offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm in.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. To the air, it's Hart. Got his man on the right. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. And the Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Tyree. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it. Downs.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Run the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Riles. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Hilltoppers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And the Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Hilltoppers have this offense rolling. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, a lot of space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Hilltoppers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Toppers.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Set to kick off.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Hart. Dumps it off in the flats. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Blue Hens line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bolden. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Hilltoppers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Turns it loose. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. And the Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Right back to the well. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll try the right side. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Hilltoppers with the 1st and 10. Running to the left. Finding an escape route. Turning on the Jets. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Hilltoppers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And they will score. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Moves away as he feels pressure. Fires the pass, intercepted. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Well, he was rolling to his right. Because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Bolden. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Riles.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Hilltoppers are rolling down the field. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Bolden. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line. And the Hilltoppers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, WKU. Effective offense leading the way here in establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Hart. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab, it's Harris. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Quarterback just trying to spit it out to his running back in the flat there, but the defender all over him. As soon as he caught that football, he went down for a loss.
Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got him in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Out how about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bolden. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone.